What's up, my beautiful people? This is your boy Stefan, your Afro-Grenadian ambassador. I welcome you all back to my channel, to all my subscribers, new subscribers, channel members, viewers from all over the world. Thank you very much for your continued love and support. And don't forget to watch all the ads that are placed on my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Well, in today's video, my friends, I will share with you a Black American who have expressed his regrets of not being liked to call African American until he stepped feet in Ghana. What he said was very shocking. So we're going to take a listen and then we'll come back and talk all about it.
I was so proud to be a Black American. I didn't feel the need to say African American. I felt exactly how they did. I've been to several countries in Africa and felt like, you know, Black American. I'm proud. We've accomplished a great deal. Do they really feel like we're connected? But until I went to Ghana, everything changed. Like what happened was I found out, I got roots in Ghana. That's my lineage. But I'm not one of those people who just like is going to get on the bandwagon. I'm back in Mother Africa and all this kind of stuff. But one thing that occurred to me, I knew that there was a bigger trek that started in Ghana. But damn it, I realized that me telling myself that South Carolina was enough, oh, that's some bullshit. For me, I can only speak for me. But when I went back, and the way I felt, I wish this for anybody Black.
So there you have it, guys. As you heard, the brother said that, you know, he always had this mentality that he is a Black American. You know, don't call him African American. He is Black, he's an American, and he's proud. And, you know, until all of this change, when he went to Ghana, he got a rude awakening. You know, his experience was very spiritual, the connection that he had there with his lineage and his ancestors. You know, he said, look, that is when the veil fell off. I thought that Carolina or South Carolina was enough, but it was more than that. And he fully embraced his African heritage. Because when going back to the motherland, the evidence was so clear that you are not just a Black American, you are an African who happens to be in America. And so, guys, I want to send a message to my FBA friends. You know, I want to send a message with you to you guys in love. You know, I have heard the arguments of FBA's fundamental Black Americans and other groups who have outrightly rejected that they are not Africans. I want you to know you can do all kinds of things. You can call yourself all kinds of names. You can disguise yourself with all kinds of, you know, theories and, you know, describe who you are and invent all kinds of identities. But the reality is, you are an African. Your ancestors came to this part of the world through something called the transatlantic slave trade. This doctrination, I respect what people believe, but I have to say that the doctrination that you are not African, that you are something else, you are Native Americans or whatever it is, that your doctrine teaches is false, is misguided. You know, and I really hope, as you heard the brother said, he was that type of person. He didn't want people calling him African American. He always saw himself as Black, and he's American. But until he made that journey to go to the motherland and his lineage was found there. Your lineage is in Africa. Those of you who neglect that you are African and it's evident that your lineage is there. You know, all you need to do sometimes is humble yourself and trace back the evidence. Because evidence will always be evidence. You cannot, if the evidence shows that this is the case, you cannot, ignore it. Right? The evidence, you could say what you want, believe what you want, but the evidence is this is what happened. Your ancestors came through that, and you are a descendant of Africans that were brought in the New World. So, guys, that was a tremendous, awesome story there. I am proud, even though sometimes, yes, in the Caribbean, sometimes some of us are mixed with other ethnicities. However, the African DNA dominates because we in the Caribbean, not all, not I can't speak for everyone, but mostly, not all, the entire Caribbean islands are African or Afrocentric. Our connection is to the motherland. The African DNA, heritage, blood is evident in us. And we cannot deny that. We cannot deny that. So I am proud. I am proud to call myself, to claim I embrace my African heritage. I am proud to call myself, Afro-Caribbean, or, there are many names, but call it whatever you want. I am proud of my African heritage, and I will not reject or denounce, who I am. I will never do that. I will never do that. So guys, this is a message to all those of you, and not only the foundational Black Americans and other groups, but even Caribbean people who are clearly descendants of Africans, but for some reason they don't see themselves like that. They don't see themselves as descendants of Africans. I want you to know, humble yourself, wise up, man up, and accept who you are. Accept who you are. A pig cannot look at itself in a mirror and neglect or refuse that it is a pig. That pig could put on makeup. That pig could put on lipstick, glasses, false hair. That pig could dress up all it wants. But once you look at it, once that pig look at itself in a mirror, the mirror will tell you you are a pig. You can do anything you want. You will remain just as who you are. You are who you are. You cannot change that. It's in your DNA. You are who you are, right? So I thought that was a wonderful, wonderful, testimony there that my brother shared, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy that we have some Black Americans, African Americans, who are waking up and they are realizing that everything that they have thought or believed is not the truth, and the things that have been indoctrinated to them, it is not the truth. The reality is the transatlantic slave trade happened, and we, not all Black people, but most of us Black people who are on this other part of the world are descendants of Africans. Not all, okay, not all. But I'm speaking for people who clearly has African features in them. So, thank you guys. Take care and God bless you.